Why is it that people commit suicide? If you think about it, in most cases, I'm guessing, the last minutes where their mind is racing, and the reason why they commit suicide is because they're taking every thought for truth. People are believing their thoughts. They're taking the thoughts in their head for reality. If you could have more space around the thoughts that are going on in your head, if you could have a detachment and just allow them to be, you don't need to agree or disagree. You don't need to label them as good or bad. But the thoughts going on in your head, if you just observe them and didn't take an opinion, you didn't make them wrong or right, good or bad, you didn't take them for truth, all you did was observe them. And you let them be, you allow those thoughts to be. There would be a freedom that would awaken within you. A freedom from identity to thoughts. It's when you have an identity with your thoughts, it's when, and they're not even yours, but thought happens. Thoughts go through the head from time to time. And if you were able to see that the thoughts going on in your head have absolutely nothing to do with who you are. You are so much more vaster and deeper than thought. Thoughts have nothing to do with your identity, with who you are. And when you can observe thought with calmness and with presence, when you can be conscious of your thoughts, aware of thoughts, and it might be even helpful to not even call them your thoughts or my thoughts. They're just thoughts. I believe presence is enough. That would take that moment of someone who is thinking about suicide. Presence would give them the freedom they need in that moment. As long as you're present, you have that freedom. It's when you slip back into identification with thought that problem happens. There are no problems where there are no thought. The only place that problems can reside are in thought. No thought, no problem. Or another way to put it is no identity to thought, no problem. If there is an awareness, if there is an observance of thought and you're not attached to them, then there's no problems. Yes, there are realities and things to deal with in this physical world. But when there's presence and there's awareness of thought, when you're conscious of thoughts, when you're conscious of thought itself, there are no problems. Also, being conscious of thought is a way to let go of addiction. Presence, total awareness and presence, awareness of thoughts, makes it to where there are no addictions.